Hello. Hello. Good evening for those of you joining the stream from Europe, and good day or good morning to anyone joining from in between. Let me just have a look. I'll be streaming on YouTube today as well for the first time. It's an experiment. I still only have the free version of Streamlabs, so I only get to do one vertical stream and one horizontal stream. And I don't think that's going to work on Facebook, but it's an experiment. So, hello, anyone that's joining. I'm back. I know that you guys that follow me on Twitch were expecting me to be here on what was it, Wednesday. I was feeling really ill. The reason why I was feeling ill, unfortunately, is because I stayed up too late the night before watching podcasts about what's going on, and I kind of want to touch on that because so far I've streamed The Sims because I thought, let me just for anyone that's new, let me just do the introduction. So, hello, I'm Chris. I'm a pet behaviorist, an animal welfare activist, and a lifelong student of nature. I play The Sims 4 and I live stream, and I use the animals in The Sims 4 to approach the conversation of animal welfare without the emotional baggage that comes with real life. But here's the thing. That's the introduction. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I'm having to think deep and hard about where I want to take this channel now, because The Sims 4 has got its own baggage. And here's the thing. What we're going to do is this channel is going to have to sort of find its footing somehow. Now, for anyone for whom this dilemma with The Sims 4 doesn't sound familiar, let me tell you what it's about. So the EA Sport, that is the platform, the company that publishes The Sims, has been bought. Well, it's not final yet. It's been there's a memorandum of understanding that the EA Sport is going to be under new ownership within 6 to 9 months. And the thing is, the people that have purchased The Sims 4 really do not resonate with the community, and for very specific reasons. The Sims 4 community, and I myself can say that's one of the reasons why I like The Sims 4. The Sims community is a diverse community, and we value diversity. And I would be a bigot to advocate for, ethical advocacy and then provide money to the new owners, because the new owners are basically the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, a company that is owned by Jared Kushner. I can't remember the other ones, but look, there's been a lot of talk about the potential of diversity being rolled back in The Sims, and I hear that, and it concerns me as well because visibility is important, but it's positive representation that is important. And you know, the fact that Saudi Arabia already persecutes LGBT people in their own country, where The Sims 4 is even blocked because of that, because you can't have content that includes LGBT content in Saudi Arabia. Uh, you know, there's already stuff going on in the ground, so I'm definitely not going to buy any new DLCs, which is a problem for my channel, because my channel, the whole reason why I decided to start this was so that I could find a less emotional way to approach conversation of animal welfare. And I don't have all the DLCs I needed to talk about animals. I have cats and dogs, which I got recently when there was a discount before the purchase happened. And I still don't have a horse ranch, and I still don't have cottage living. So even though I was planning to use those DLCs to have some custom content, and there to talk about a variety of animals and animal welfare issues, that is no longer something I am willing to do. Buying new DLCs, I did not know before all this happened that Saudi Arabia already owned part of EA Sport. I wouldn't have bought any DLCs or even started this channel based on The Sims 4, but here we are, and I need to address it. So how am I going to address it? Right, let me show you one way we're addressing this. Let me change the I think I'm live. Let me put the volume down because it's deafening. I always forget to do this before I stream. Better, much better. Okay. Alright. That doesn't look too bad on YouTube. I mean, it's not great. I could probably make it better. Oh dear. Maybe I can't. What's going on here? What's this? What is that? Oh, that's part of The Sims, Chris. Okay, right. So, how are we going to address it? I'm gonna resume game, and then change sim to show you, because I've seen the protests. I've seen you guys in the US protesting the encroachment of authoritarian leadership that leads to the same kind of things. So here we are. Let me go to manage roles and let me show you what we are going to be dressing our Sims in going forward. Okay, multi-stream. Oh, that's how. Okay, I didn't realize last time that the multi-stream chat shows up here. Okay, cool. Right, so where? No, not that one. Oh, that's the cat house. The one with the dogs. Okay, so we're going to be dressing our Sims in a costume, or at least the best equivalent I could find, of an inflatable frog costume. And let me just quickly find the mod so I can at least let you know if you want to do the same thing in your live streams or your video content. If you're another creator, maybe you might consider this. Like, okay, so I'm looking for documents, DA Sport, Sims 4 mods, and it's called Froghead.package by Mono. Okay, so if you're interested in using the same kind of costume for your Sims, where is she? Here. Is she? Or here? I think it's she. I can't even remember. It's Temp Mama. That doesn't help. I think. Oh, Temp Mama. Yeah, that's Mama. She's a female. Not that matters. I am going to bring up the topic every now and then to make sure I'm still respecting my soul. If you don't like that, you're welcome to leave. But I can't do this without being honest and authentic to myself. So this is how we're gonna do it. And besides that, let's go. I think we need to go back to Justin. No, actually, where we're going to go is back to the cats, because that's what we want to do today. We want to play with cats. While we do that, a quick update on what's going on with the pet behaviorists. So I launched my website today. I published my website today. I've been working on it for a couple of weeks, but unfortunately, the content I need to put in for the services I want to offer locally and internationally, and for the rentals that I have available, is taking too long, and I need a digital. I needed to have a digital footprint to sort of to direct people to seeking my services. Um, so if you want to have a look, it's www.deepetbehavioristgamer.com. It's very simple for now. It's bare bones. I put in some blogs that you might want to have a look at if you're interested in the content. But I will upload more, because I do tend to write kind of a little bit obsessively, actually. I like to write. I like to put my thoughts into writing, even if I don't publish them. So those blogs that I put in are just an example of how I write. I wish I could speak like that in front of the camera, but I tend to be much better in person. Now, what I wanted to do is actually add cats, because we still don't have cats. We still haven't played with cats, which is crazy, right? Right, so edit. I don't want to. Well, we could adopt, but we already went through that experience and didn't quite like it, so we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna be snobs. We're gonna pretend that we're going to. Oh, a Scottish fold. Ha! What a coincidence. What a coincidence. I think it's a Scottish fold, is it? Right, so is that, do I have any other updates working? Oh yes, another update. So I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel. Occasionally, I start something I really don't like doing. This time, I'm doing it for myself rather than... Where's the ears? I want, when in consult, so this is the first time I think I'm talking about how I do behavior consults. These are cute. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty. Is there a breed? Abyssinian. I thought it might be an Abyssinian. What's this one? Oh, this is interesting. Ooh. Ooh. If I start talking about breeds, we won't. No. So, right, let's just pick the Abyssinian, because I've always wanted to have an Abyssinian. I had a case study about an Abyssinian, if I remember correctly, when I was completing my coursework. So, shall we randomize, or shall we pick? Curious? It's a cat, you know? It's always curious. Affectionate. I can't remember what Abyssinians are supposed to be like, actually. Maybe I should pull a book out. Bear with. Domestic dog. There, the domestic cat. It's one of my favourite textbooks from studying when I was studying about cats and dogs, which still is the case. One of my old colleagues actually authored a chapter in his book about population management, and I trained under his supervision. His name is Ian McFarlane. If you're watching, hello. I didn't tell him I was going to mention him because I wasn't planning to. So let me just look up the Abyssinian on this. Let's see what characters. Because I don't have, computer-like memory, and very often, one of the most important things I do before a consult is do some updating some reading on the breed. Yeah, let's see, Abyssinian. What? Okay. AG. Abyssinian cat, so is the first one. 157. I'm a nerd. This is the PawNerd Sims Show, and there's a reason why it's called that. So, okay, Abyssinian. What does it say about the Abyssinian? Oh, I wish I could control F the page here. Let me check, because I don't want to neglect my duties as a streamer to look at the chat. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be anyone. So, okay. Something's wrong with the YouTube. No, I'm not frozen. Let's see. Oh no, it's good. It's working. My feed was frozen. Right. Feline. I wish I could control F this page. What are we? What are we? Where are you? Abyssinian selection version. Okay. What? Where am I looking? I'm trying to scan the page to look for the word Abyssinian ragdoll. Here. The master list of pure breeds included the Abyssinian, Bengal, Persian. Okay, there's not really much except. Each authority was assigned to rank 5 breeds of purebred cats randomly chosen from the master list of 15 breeds. Master list. Plus the DSH, which means domestic short hair, and the DLH, which is domestic long hair. On each of 12 behavioral traits, the master list. Okay, so it does go into traits. 12 characteristics chosen for ranking were considered to be of interest to cat owners. These were activity level, affection to human family members, aggression to human family members. Do we have a table with the results, please? Right. Yes, we do. Abyssinian was very strong on activity level. So they're very active. Let's make them active. Active. Do they have active? Prowler, glutton. Is Prowler me? Let's enjoy prowling around the neighborhood. Send them out and they might come back with something they found. Talkative. Friendly. Okay, so I think Prowler is the closest. We're gonna find, or playful maybe. Let's continue finding out what is typical of the Abyssinian. There's no other charts. Right, behavioral characteristic ranks. Activity level. The Bengal and the Abyssinian rank highest on the activity level. We saw that. There, right there at the bottom. Affection towards human family members. Let's see. Ragdoll ranked high. Top. At the low end on the Bengal. Abyssinian is not mentioned. Aggression towards human family. Bengal and Ragdoll trade places, which makes sense. with the Bengal highest and Ragdoll lowest on aggression. And yeah, Ragdolls, they're meant to become a Ragdoll when you pick them up, so I would imagine they're not. So, let's see. Are the Abyssinians mentioned at all in litter box use? No. Although Persians always rank lowest, and nobody understands why. I think it's because of the nose. I think it's because their sense of smell is thwarted. But anyway, that's all we managed to find out about the Abyssinian. They're very active, so presumably they're good hunters, I'd say, and playful. Do we need to choose anything else? Yes, the name. Right, for anyone who's curious about what book this is, it's The Domestic Cat, The Biology of Its Behavior, edited by Dennis C. Turner and Patrick Basin. It's a very good book. It's a very good book. It's always within reach for me. So, that's the Abyssinian. And what are we going to call it? Does anyone want to contribute anything to what we're going to call this cat? Because otherwise, I'm going to call it Abby. Abby for Abyssinian. Abby. Right. And I can't remember the surname of this household. Well, I can actually check, no? Alston. Yeah, there. Can do Abby Alston. Come on. Yeah, the mouse is mousing. We're still having issues with the mouse. We just accept it as a part of life. Was it Anston? Wait, Alston. Oh. I think that was it. Wasn't it? Alston, yes. Okay. Change pronouns. It's a cat. It's they. Or it. Or I don't know. Custom pronouns? Let's try that for visibility's sake. Subjective, they. Processive, independent. And let's just do hey. It can be anything. Possessive, independent. Here's. Yeah. Right. Objective, them. Reflexive, themselves. And in reality, look, this thing about pronouns, the whole dilemma of pronouns, and this demonstrates the dilemma. Because since there isn't a linguistics rule that decides how we're gonna use these pronouns. Generally, they, them is actually kind of the polite way to refer to people when you don't know their gender anyway. What would they like to eat? That is something we used to use as a polite way to refer to someone when we don't know their gender. Like when you have a client and you don't know their gender, you say they. I don't have. Oh yeah, we need to put the costume on him. I don't need to talk about even trans people or gender ambiguous people to understand the need for genderless pronouns. The fact that it's being politicized is just ridiculous. Okay, we're looking for costumes. Where are the costumes? Here. Okay, so we need the firefighter in green. And with hats. No, what? No. I didn't put. How did I do that? Okay. No. Hats. He actually looks good as a firefighter, this guy, doesn't he? I do like his hair. Maybe I need to cut my hair and do something with it. Although I am starting to bald on the top, so maybe I'm going to have to cut it anyway. But what I'm looking for is the frog. Where are you? Where is it? I'm sure it's here. Did I? No. Head decorations? No. Man, oh, maybe it's because it's not masculine. Alright, let's have all of them. Oh. Oh boy. Let's do all of them. Because I think that's the reason. Yeah, there you go. There we are. Streaming still in defiance. Right. Let's play with cats now. Was there any other updates I need to do? Let's see, let new website. I'm working on the software. I've mentioned the blogs and services. Plan for the channel. Okay, so PawNerd Sims Show is still going to be called that because we're still... yes. We're going to look for other games. To... How do I do... What? Right. So in order to continue... Power and battery. Energy saver is on. What? Why? Guys. It seems like there's something wrong here. Let me check what's happening. Because I'm sure I plugged it in. Maybe I just didn't push it far enough. No, I plugged it in. I didn't switch it on. Of course. As per usual. Do A, B, and C. No, Chris only does A and C. Forgets to do B. But that's ADHD for you. Okay. I need to hear this though. I can't hear anything. Cute cat. So yeah, what's going to happen is we're still going to continue streaming Sims 4 while we're talking about cats and dogs because it's convenient. We're going to use mods instead of DLC when we need new content. And I'm going to be looking for other games to help me spark the conversation about animals. Oh, she's hungry. Is she? Bring inside? No? That's adorable. Right, give treats. Pick up, there you go. Send prowling. How can you get... Oh, so it's the send prowling. It's cats that bring you stuff then, not dogs, huh? Hmm. So I'm wondering now if he was a spellcaster, would the cat then be able to fetch magic ingredients? Because I haven't seen that option with the dogs, even though I've set them as familiar. So I don't know what exactly is... I don't know. I saw it on the stream, in someone's stream once, that you can send pets out to get stuff for you. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Pick up and bring inside. So, anyone that joined on Monday, this is the house we did start building on Monday. The rest of it was need to finish next Monday now. Well, Monday of next week, which is this Monday, but okay. Oh no. Where is it? Bring it inside. Go here. Or put Abby down here. There you go. Right, so we've got the cat inside, and we'll see if it's happy with this house. We do have the mod for playable pets. Even though I originally said I don't think I would like that because, you know, it's not like we even know or can be inside the animal, but it kind of gives us the ability to have lifelike and natural interactions. That's cute. So I want to see what options it gives us. Fear very much. Very much. Fear very much. Why is it already? So, oh yes, I want to test. So we can't climb up there. Can we climb up here? Oh dear. So all the designs I did to show you a house, how it would be nicely organized so cats can move around naturally, jump to counter, is not quite working out the way I thought it would. But hey, design is, intention is everything, and imagination in the Sims is necessary. Uh, so I don't mind that it doesn't work as long as I got to show you that this is how you build a house so that it's easy for the cats to fulfill their behavioral needs and self-regulate stress. So we have a cat tree in the entrance, near the entrance, which is out of the way. You're not going to pass this way to go that way because there's not enough room. So the cat's not going to be disturbed here. It can jump from here to there, walk over there. It can jump from that shelf in real life, from that shelf to that shelf to all these shelves, go through the kitchen without ever touching the ground, and can get here. Okay, here it still has options up there, and it has some toys around, and then it can easily also get to the bedroom that way. On the walls, it just rise. Yeah, there you go. So on the walls, it can climb to the bedroom. It can climb towards another area here without ever touching the ground. And where did we put litter trays? We put litter trays as far apart from each other in the quiet places as we could. So we put one in the corner, a self-cleaning one, in the corner of the bedroom, which reminds me, because I had to do some research recently about this. And but you need to be careful when you are buying litter trays. I'm not saying it's what's happened necessarily, but I did some research and I had to consider the possibility that it can cause some behavioral breakdown when it comes to toilet training with cats, because some of these smart devices, well, they're never going to be as smart as a human. They act on parameters, on timing. They wait a minute or two for the cat to get out to start rolling, so they self-clean. And there have been instances, although they're extreme, of deaths. The more common instance is that it frightened the cat and they start avoiding the litter tray. So it is something to consider if your cat litter training has broken down. Whenever toilet training breaks down, the first place to go is the vet. There could be, like we did with Joy when she started bedwetting, and now we know that she has kidney failure. So first port of call is the vet. If you don't find any causes, and sometimes even if you find causes, the behavior becomes ingrained anyway. So that's when you seek behavioral advice, and ideally it should be referred by the vet. I don't like people coming to me with behavior issues if they haven't been to the vet yet, especially when it comes to toilet training. But really, it's most other behaviors. Wow, he's really gone far away, hasn't he? Let's see if he comes back with something today. Well, we do need to find out what the options are for human interaction. Praise, Instagram, pet. Can we do that? He likes photography, for a change. But I don't think it's kept back. Wow, we finally have an animal that's photogenic, guys. Look at that. Wait. It's cute. Lovely. I do like a photogenic pet. Although, I was talking to my designer. She's building Kate, She's building, she's creating, sorry, designing my logo. And after I sent her a bunch of pictures of my dog, I realized I barely had any photos of my dog with, like, like this, the typical smile that people recognize as a smile, which is really panting sometimes. This dog likes to keep her mouth closed a lot. um, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I got lost completely. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Oh, here we go. No, no, stop. This cat's just running laps around the pond, isn't she? Oh, that's cute. That sounds so cute. I don't know if you can hear it. Ah. Oh, that's adorable. Anyone joining on the YouTube, even if you're lurking, welcome. I'm sorry if it's in vertical. I need to figure out a different way to do this. Um, I'm still experimenting. This is like my first proper live stream on YouTube. And I can only stream one vertical and one horizontal, so Twitch only takes. I'm not going to say anything actually. I'm not going to commit to that because I'm not sure. But I always stream horizontal on Twitch. It only ever offers me horizontal content on Twitch. So yeah, I'm keeping the horizontal for that. I think I maybe just dedicate a different schedule for YouTube. We'll have to see. Depends on whatever audience we develop here, you know? But why is it still showing? Is there a problem with my live stream? Is it still showing? No, it's not. So why is it showing it that to me? Don't understand. It looks like my YouTube feed looks like um, I'm still playing in the create a pet zone, right? I'm checking the game capture is fine and the mic is fine. I'm really obsessed about sound because when I first started streaming, I didn't even realize that nobody could hear me. And I couldn't fix it. I couldn't understand what needed fixing. Do you guys do you need more volume on the game to enjoy what's going on here? You know what we could do. Speaking of advocacy, why won't it let me? Hello. Speaking of advocacy, like I was talking earlier about, what's going on in the world. Maybe I need to just record, save some of my favorite podcasts here, just so we have something always in the background besides the inflatable frog costume, to talk about what's going on and maybe even times in the past when this has happened before. Speaking of which, so I did say earlier that I stayed up a bit too late watching podcasts, and one of the ones I was following really, really, really too much is a podcast, a very interesting podcast though. It's very educational. It's a nice way to learn history. It's a podcast named Who Did What Now? And I believe the content creator is called Katie, although I can't remember her surname. Got a bit of an accent, but I like it. And it really gives you just the stuff you need to know in bite-sized chunks. Her shorts are fantastic. Shorts or reels? I think it was reels. I think they're on Facebook. I was watching it on Facebook. But anyway, back to all the animals, yeah? Yeah. Groom. Self. Oh, we're the cat at the moment. I want to find out what interactions does. Just actually, let me remove this. I can't do anything. What? Oh, of course, they will still have to leave. Where are you? Yeah, go to the toilet then, huh? More choices. Brush, Play with laser pointer. Oh, I don't think we've put any food in. Have we? No, I have not. Fill bowl. And still no water bowls. I wonder, do cats also drink from the toilet? We didn't put a toilet in this house either yet. Oh god. Yeah, because we haven't finished building this house. I don't want to do any building. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to see if I can cheat actually. I should be able to. Control click. Cheat me. There you go. Click happy. Just for today. I'm being lazy today. No, it's not lazy actually. Cheat lead. Click happy. I don't want to do any more building on this build today because I want to continue building during the live stream on Monday because that's when people expect me to be building. So today we're just gonna do the cheating stuff. That's fine. Alright, now. There's a lovely cat. It doesn't do much though, does it? I think I prefer a dog. Although, let's see. Sit and fall over. Come sit. Yeah, this is the best way to use cats in my opinion. Sitting down on the sofa, getting some nice cuddles. Okay, is it coming to us? We need to make friends, I think. Pamper on couch, there you go. What's this? Friends of the animals. Have a cat or dog in your household is done too. Be friends with one cat or dog. Be friendly with a cat or dog 12 times. She's adorable. I don't know, I didn't even actually pay attention to that. I don't care. It's they them. It's hey hem. Hey hem, that sounds a bit like mayhem, doesn't it? Send proudly. Play with laser pointer. Okay, let's try and play with laser pointer, and we can talk a bit about that while we're watching that happen, because actually laser pointers is something a lot of people use in real life. Sorry about that. And although it is useful to get some steam out of the cat, it also can induce a lot of frustration. Why? Because the cat, when it's chasing something, it's hunting, right? And it's expecting something for at the end. If it's routinely and continuously frustrated, why aren't we playing laser yet? I told you to play laser. What the hell? No, not praise, play laser. I can't really be talking about laser playing if you're not going to play laser. Okay? Play with laser pointer. Here we go. Let's just see if it happens this time. Okay, you see what happens? Okay, that's exactly kind of what it happens in real life. She's expecting to catch something. She has caught it, and then she doesn't get what she's expecting at the end. So that's basically the seeking system being activated and never getting the expected reward or food in that case. So then you get that energy goes into arousing the rage system, which is what regulates frustration. And this can cause behavioral breakdown. There's definitely a welfare issue if you don't look at what you're doing. And basically, the fix is easy. The fix is try to put a rule to yourself that when the cat catches the laser 5 times, you're gonna throw a treat or a toy. something the cat can physically catch and walk away with, right? That's what it is. Or and always, sorry, and your play session with that. Don't end your play session with your cat frustrated because it did or put all this work into catching something and never got a thing, you know? Because that will cause behavioral breakdown. That will cause the cat to start redirecting its predatory instincts towards your feet, your hands, anything, children. You know, it's better to prevent these things than than continuously be chasing your tail, which you're the one pulling away anyway. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer, but I'm a behaviorist. This is why I want to talk about this stuff, because I don't think a lot of people that own cats and dogs in real life understand these things. Pet obsession. Like almost all pets, Abby can get inexplicably obsessed about things around the house. Keep an eye on your furry companions to discover their unique interests. Now, the other, which reminds me actually, that is a very good segue for the second important thing to understand about playing with lasers. It happens more with dogs than it does with cats, but I think it's because cats generally tend to have their um, hunting behavior triggered by so many more things that it doesn't happen as much with cats than it does with dogs. With dogs, it happens a lot more. The problem I'm talking about is a specific behavior which right now I'm having a bit of a tip of the tongue. Is it light chasing or shadow chasing? Right. So generally it can be shadow chasing, which shadow chasing and light chasing are slightly different, but they come from the same place, which can be an obsession. I'm surprised it's talking about obsessions with a cat, but you know, thank you for the segue. So when it happens more to dogs, when they are brought up in a bare environment where they don't have all that much to interact with, except shadows and lights. So if you have no toys to chase around, you're more likely to chase a shadow. You're more likely to change the reflection on the ground from the name tag that your pet has on their collar. And in some cases, it's people causing it with lasers, or you see these videos nowadays because content is the new currency. You see people uploading videos of dogs reacting in funny ways to shadows, and it is funny, I get it. But if you do it a lot, then it can become kind of a habit, and if it becomes sort of the best way to get your attention, then it can easily become an obsession, right? And it can. I saw a really bad case a while ago in which the dog wasn't even eating because he was constantly looking for reflections. Guys, don't do this to your pets. I know it's funny. Have a laugh and move on. Don't do it again. Okay? Not unless you're gonna be smart about it and provide other things and put it and make it as part of a behavior routine that doesn't become an obsession. Make sure that if you are training your dog to react to shadows and lights, give them an exit ramp. Give them a behavior that they always do at the end after they see a shadow and chase it. That stops them from doing it repeatedly, right? Doing something that is way more interesting. If anything, make shadow chasing the cue for settling down, having lunch, I don't know, something else that is not shadow chasing, okay? And it's rewarding enough as it is. You don't need to reward yourself with further attention when it happens. Because when they do get obsessed about it, oh boy, is it a rougher issue. Yeah, I mean, I've seen dogs lose kilos upon kilos of weight because they're, they're only, they're not even resting enough. They're just shadow chasing. So I hope this cat is not going to be shadow chasing. Is that what it is? Can we check? No, that's not what I wanted to. It doesn't say what obsession it is. I think we should be able, now that we have playable pets, skills, here we go, or information about the Sims, emoji. Can we do it about the cat? Yes. Curious, powerful, playful, curious, prowler, likes and dislikes. As in, Abby has no likes or dislikes, go and pick some. Well, even though she's obsessed, she doesn't have any likes and dislikes, so that's kind of a contradiction. But, the mod maybe doesn't talk to the uh, original DLC as well as I thought. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm happy following this cat around, seeing what it gets up to. I am disappointed that it can't climb. Can it climb up here? Look, can it climb? It can obviously climb it. Climb up there and go on that side. Fuck, can't go on the bedside table. And can it get? Yeah. What's in a hurry, innit? Hem's in a hurry. Hem's in a hurry. Oh, she's gone. They're gone. The hair gone. Was she sniffing the air? Oh, the cat's sniffing the air. Abby's sniffing the air for some reason. Maybe Abby's gonna catch something. Oh, Abby likes wild snapdragon. Can she do anything with it? Can Hay do anything with it? No. They are sniffing the air. They are very curious about what's around. And right, so I'm happy that I am struggling because it's normal to struggle with the new terms. Okay, I've never used a him pronouns before today. I literally just made it up today. I'm sure it's something that exists, but here's the thing: I'm trans. I've said this before on my channel. I'm trans, and I used to use she, her pronouns before. And when I started my transition and started using he, him pronouns, even I struggled because I had been using she, her pronouns for 32 years. And it was a struggle. I had to practice, and that's the key. It's practice. When it comes to new pronouns, the best way to learn how to use them is practice. I used to sit at home. In Maltese, it's different because although in the first person in English it doesn't sound any different, in Maltese, my language, it does. And I used to just sit at home and talk about myself um, using masculine self identification, and that's how I got used to it, and that's the way I recommend anyone that is working on being more accurate on the use of pronouns is practice. Think about the person and talk about them in the pronouns they've told you they're choosing. So in this case, I'm practicing using he him pronouns for the cat. Okay? I'm not saying the cat is trans. I'm saying I don't care. I didn't even check before I gave it a name. I just did that. I To me, look, animals have it best because they don't care what sex they are. Hi, Soul X Man. Hey, my cat just broke my headphones, so I can't hear you. Can we chat? Yeah, sure. I can try. I can try. Um, I'm not great. Um, it's a pity you can't hear it though. Uh, do I have closed caption? Is there a way to do closed caption on here? I haven't seen it in any of the menus. Uh, anyway, what was I saying? Ah, yes. Well, animals have the best. They don't care. If they're they, them, he, she. I've do they know that there are different pronouns? No, they just are who they are. They don't apologize for who they are. They just act the way they identify, whatever that is. And to be honest, I am not 100% convinced animals don't have trans identities because this dog, right? She cocks her legs when she raises her leg. We know the neurological cause for this is testosterone leaked into the uterus from previous litters or contemporary litters. And it tends to manifest itself after utero. So this dog's brain, I know, is an androgenized brain. She's not female. Do I insist on people calling her him or they them? No, because it really is not a bond I want to perform. And I don't think we should transfer, gender studies onto pets because they already have figured out how to be without having gender pronouns. So don't do it, guys. Don't transfer it onto pets. Don't want to waste our time just here to ask that I'm interested in outright. No, thank you. We already have. Oh, yeah. Bad. I'm really bad at typing. Someone working on that. Oh yeah, that's the update I forgot to give. Right, the logo is actually ready. The artist is just waiting for my last payment from me, which I will be able to obtain after this stream because I have a late hour consult. Unfortunately, client of mine that I was supposed to be seeing earlier postponed. It's so I get paid and I pay. I'm broke at the moment. For those of you that don't know my situation, I was employed full time up till recently, but things needed to change and they didn't work out the way I thought they were going to be. So now I'm kind of building my own brand from the ground up. And so, um, things have been rough. Things have been not easy, but we'll get there. We are preppers here. So we're good on food, we're good on water for now, and hopefully things will get better soon. I'm happy just observing. I am literally behaving like an ethologist here. I'm observing. I'm barely interacting with the game. I'm commenting on what it's doing. Camden just became good. I forgot that her name is Camden. Wait, no, Camden. Camden just became good friends with Abby. Okay, well, that didn't take very long. Takes a bit longer usually to get the trust of the cat. If it's a solitary cat, forget it. So no, let's see. Let's see what can we do? Watch, more options. Play. Let lick face. Let lick face. Initiate hug from Camden. Let's see how she does. Oh, those ears are cute. I love it when cats kind of look up like that. Although it looks very unnatural in The Sims. It looks more like a German Shepherd doing that. I mean, I've seen. You're welcome, Solex Mad, if you're still here. Um, I am doing the job of behaviorist right now. I'm observing these two, and the behavior developing between them. I'm wondering what she's because she's not telling us what Abby's doing, which is kind of weird. Pent up. Abby is bored. Play with toys before the situation gets wrong. Okay. Hey, Camden, you need to fix this. Come play with the cat, man. We not play with the laser. Oh, we have toys over here, don't we? In the, I don't know what to call it. Right. Play with. There you go. Oh boy, it's hot today. Even though I'm barely wearing any clothes. Oof. I'm warm. I'm really warm. What time is it? Hey, we've been streaming for only an hour. Feels like it's been longer. Been talking already so much. I wonder if there's anything on the YouTube. No, it's just me watching it at the moment. So yeah, the experiment. At least I know it's working. It looks like, and that I never want to do it in vertical again. I'm gonna need to find a different. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find the budget. I think to buy more more coverage in streaming apps. Although I haven't actually tried. I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could have two softwares running at the same time. And maybe it'll break my computer. Who knows? Yeah, I'm probably gonna pay for this Streamlabs upgrade. I'm just gonna stream on Facebook instead because it kind of works better in vertical on Facebook. And just upload the edited content on YouTube. I do. I have uploaded one. I still have to edit the animal hospital. Um, I do edit the live stream content to bring something a bit more curated. Usually on YouTube, this is the only live stream I think I'm going to do until it kind of picks up. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on what engagement, if any, we get. But right now, I'm basically being an ethologist. I'm just observing. The study of animal behavior starts with observation, not bringing opinions out of butt cracks. You know? What can we do? What's that? What's that? What's wrong? Stop watching TV, mate. Take care of your cat. I mean, I know cats are known to take care of themselves. Hug, play with cat, wand. What's that? She's bored. You need to play. Dude. He's frozen. Reset object. Okay. Go do whatever it is you need to do. This cat's gonna go do something. Can we play with this without needing him? Or can we ask for it? I mean, it isn't even doing anything. Right, open. And there's only stuff for those, so there's nothing we can do with that. There's not much you can do with cats around here, huh? And there's not really anything for the cat to interact with from home. Cat's uncomfortable because she wants to chase stuff around, and her stupid sim owner would rather go to sleep. Play with cat wand. With the cat. Yes, she's gonna come wake you up. Oh, yeah. We still don't have a toilet here, so I'm gonna cheat need. I'm just gonna cheat need. Why? What? What the hell? Did I put it in the wrong place when we built this? I did. Alright. My bad, guys. I didn't test this build yet. suppose it's a good opportunity to test those things. And we can go ahead and change the location of this since it's gonna be the same problem, isn't it? Okay, if there's anything else, then we'll figure it out. Let's see how good the playing with the flip board is. Right now, it doesn't seem to be very good. I don't like the angle at which it shows pets. Oh dear. I'm itchy now. Yeah, because like when you right click on here, it goes really high, and very often it doesn't show them at all. Depends on the angle. I suppose I could zoom out. Did you not like that? Did she not? Did the cat not like that? Oh, oh, that way. We need balls. No, 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 no. Is it? Well, finally, you know, a photogenic animal. Although I haven't tried taking photos of Katie, Joy, and Champ after I created them. Alright, wait. Oh dear. Her hem eyes are very peculiar, and it's a pity that it's. Let us zoom in without removing stuff. Without actually, that's kind of cool. It looks like it's a painting on the wall. It just jumped off of thin air. Interesting. Interesting that can even happen. Meow. By the way, I don't think you're ever going to see me doing this in live streaming because it tends to happen when I'm not talking about something else. But I have a tendency to meow at random times. Not always. It's just one of those habits. It kind of started a while ago when I was working in a supermarket, and it kind of became a thing. Like my meow was so realistic. Everybody used to think there was an actual cat in the supermarket, and it was so entertaining and hilarious to watch people looking for a cat that doesn't exist. So I became really good, and it became kind of a habit. When I'm not doing anything with my mouth, I kind of default into meowing. It doesn't happen so much at home because there's no one there, and it doesn't happen on the street because I'm already talking. Um, but if anyone happens to see this video and can identify with that, please reach out. I wonder when I'm ever gonna find another person that has the same. It's kind of a nervous tick, I suppose. I don't do it when I'm at home because I'm not nervous. I just had a realization there. Wow, that's no. I think I have to unpack that. I don't think that's completely true. I'll have to sit and think about it for myself, but not on the street. Oh, I am liking Abyssinians. If they're anything like this, I don't know if they are. I'm gonna have to look it up again after the stream. We did that book wasn't very helpful. It's not a breed. It's not a breed book, so I didn't expect it to be. I do have another book, but I can't remember where I put it, that tells me more about breeds. I should have had it handy. But I do want to do a specific live stream about different breeds. I want to do a live stream about dogs that focuses on their domestication and the different breeds and breed groups that you find. And I want to do a similar one about cats. Maybe it's not going to be a live stream. Maybe it'll be an edited YouTube video. But it is fun to do live stream then, because some people, occasionally send something in the chat, and I appreciate that, it feels less lonely. I am hoping that I don't see any comments on YouTube, but I'm hoping they'll come in my multi-stream chat on Stream Labs. For anyone curious about the costume, it's just the frog head from Mono, and the green firefighter costume. So yeah, we're doing it in protest, in defiance, because I still plan to stream Sims 4 content, and within responsibility. So I'm not going to buy any DLCs. I'm going to use custom content and mods. And we're looking for other games as well that can help me talk about animals like chickens and livestock and wildlife. Because I don't have horse ranch and cottage living, and I don't plan to buy them. But I still want to be able, I want to find ways to talk about animal welfare in that respect as well. And I know there are games, I'm just looking into them. That's cute. I wish I could understand what they're saying. I think the Pet Cats and Dogs pack introduced some new language, which I'm not recognizing from before. Maybe I'll get used to it. And yeah, the Cats and Dogs is the last pack I've got before the news of the EA purchase broke. But at least we got to start. It would have been really disappointing if I hadn't even got the Cats and Dogs pack. I know it's hypocritical, but I was so hopeful for this channel. I was so hopeful for this content. I mean, it's a good time for me to pivot on something else. But I had already built like a whole plan in my head on how The Sims is going to help me approach animal welfare topics, and now I can't. Beyond the Cats and Dogs pack. So I'm grateful that I got to buy that before I found out. Because I can't do anything about it now. You can't unbuy a pack once you start using it. Scratch Salvadorians. Let's see. Well, actually, that's not. No. That's not. That's not. Because we don't wanna. No, that's not the kind of automatic. Yeah, that's not the kind of behaviour we want to be the ones to control. That's what I meant when I said I don't think I want to use playable pets. Where's she gone? Hey. Hey. Where are Hey gone? Practice. Hey. What are you doing, love? Happy? Fine. And uncomfortable. Well, you can't be fine and uncomfortable and happy. That makes absolutely no sense, darling. I think the mod needs a bit of tweaking. Maybe I need to download an upgrade. I'm using Playable Pets by... why can't I remember it? Who's it by? Who's it by? Who's it by? I do want to make sure I credit the custom content creators adequately because it's not fair otherwise. Okay. Selectable pets. The creator I think is AOM. Yeah. Selectable pets. Not playable pets. Sorry. Oh god. Sorry. That came out of nowhere. Oh. I think it's the first time I'm watching the cat use the litter. Let's see. Looks accurate enough. Do they cover it? I think it's the number one and the number two. I haven't seen anything come out, but at least he's covering it. Oh, oh! I thought the dog was here from. Oh no, she was. She left. Okay. So cats cover it because they are mid-chain, mid-chain predators. So they are predators and prey. So instinctually, they want to cover up their poop to conceal it from other predators that might be hunting them. There's not really that much to do with cats. Dogs are definitely more interesting in The Sims, unless I'm missing something. Let me see if there's something in build mode that I miss. Or on the computer, actually. In the phone. Let's see. Maybe. Nope, nothing there. And that's another reason why I don't have all that much DLC. Is there aren't that many options. Now, I finished this event, didn't I? Yeah. Why is this there? That's another reason why I don't have that much DLC in my game. It's just if you're curious, save and go to manage roles. I don't have that much. I think I only have like 6 packs. Let's see, get to work, get together, cats and dogs, island living, outdoor retreat, jungle adventure, and the glamour pack, the one with the. So yeah, now I only have these roles. 1, 2, these 4 are the ones that come with the base game. No, these 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And Magnolia from these 4. Windenburg, Magnolia Promenade, Oasis Springs, and Willow Creek are the ones that come with the base board. So I got Newcrest. Something just flew over my head. Joy, don't you dare. Joy! Sorry guys, I need to interrupt this dog. She's sniffing a bit suspiciously around the shelves. Joy! Come here. Here. You have puppy pads over there. Okay. That's the secret to toilet training, guys. And preventing issues is interrupting. Don't let it happen. Because once it's happened, they've already got a reward for it. It's called a relief. Anyway, these are all the packs I got. You know, it's not. I am definitely not making anyone rich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many roles I don't have because I don't have more DLC, and I don't need more DLC. I can adapt. That was shit that I have to do it right when I'm trying to launch a channel. Oh well. Here we are, back again. Meow! Meow! I can't do it anymore ever since testosterone changed my voice. I can't do it as well. Okay, what are you up to, Abby? Abby the Abyssinian. Oh, I am going to have to end the live stream earlier than I thought I would. Oh dear! Abby's doing it. And you know what I watch? The only way is we can fix it is to lecture about scratching. Damn. As a behaviourist, I don't encourage people to give lectures. First of all, pets don't understand English, Chinese, Maltese, whatever language you use to lecture them in. Oh, she's a lovely toy. I like it. I wish I had a longer string though. You're a smart cat, Abby. Ah, Abby the Abyssinian. Ah, these things hurt. I need to get myself one of those headsets. Ah, maybe one with the mouthpiece as well, so you guys can maybe hear me a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. What did I touch? Oi, something's coming up. Oh dear. Two. That's not good. Right there. More places. Yeah, as I said, as I was saying, I am gonna need to end the stream a bit earlier than I had intended to originally. I apologize for that, because I do have a client to attend to after this stream, and so I do need to go and prepare for that. It wasn't something that I can afford to wait. Why do we have werewolves if I don't have the pack? I'm definitely going to replace the Sims content with mine. So, what I'm going to say about cats in The Sims, they're boring. They're much more interesting in real life. The options you have are limited. But I'm hoping it's going to get better once we have some stuff out here. And in here that is cat specific. But I'm not too encouraged because I do believe I have all the cat content in this house already, and it's not really been very helpful. So we will continue to build on Monday, but by Wednesday I want to have a look around for mods, custom content that is better for playing with cats. I think the only thing that might improve cat gameplay without having mod content, I will have to see. But it might be having more than one cat in the household might make things a bit interesting. So, tell you what we're gonna do. We use only official DLC in the house, and we'll keep this area for custom content, and then we can do an observation study on which cats are happier, the ones here or the ones there, and we can keep them separate. Do an experiment. Science in The Sims. This is why I can't walk away from this game, right? But anyway, that's it for today, I'm afraid. I hope you liked the stream. If if you happen on this video and you like it, please follow my content, subscribe, and help me make a bit. Give me a reason to make this successful, guys. Because now definitely gonna be more effort than I had intended, and I don't want to get overrun for something people don't really care for. Although I want to give it a fair try, so I'm gonna carry on for a while before I give up on this. I don't want to give up on this. I'd rather change the way I do it until finally people um, like it enough to follow and subscribe, and because I want to bring the conversation to you about animal welfare, about pet behavior, about a bunch of things that I'm an activist in. But I'm a pet behaviorist. I'm reacting to pet behavior in The Sims. And I'm talking about pet behavior in real life, sparked by gameplay in The Sims. So if you like that kind of thing, and if you want to join the conversation, please subscribe, follow, share the content, and get in touch on the socials if you would like to suggest anything between live streams. And for now, I'm gonna give just I'm gonna save that. Make sure we don't lose any progress because got to know this cat now, and now we have a plan on what we're gonna do. Okay, so I hope I see you next time. Monday, no, sorry, tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday we'll continue some of this gameplay actually. But I think we'll continue with playing with dogs and pooping, and every non-gold poop is going to be parasite time again. Every time the dog poops a brown poop or a rainbow poop that is not gold, we talk about an internal or external parasite until we get through them all. So we do it before lunch, so you're like. So if you like that, join tomorrow. I'll be on Twitch and probably Facebook. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and have a good evening. Bye.